This one for WWE champions. Pay to win like every day, yeah.
I don't play mobile games.
Funny how they still think I'm a broke man.
Then I'm broke.
Even though I be pulling Hogan's. I spent like 40 grand on a couple thousand pictures of some sweaty men.
Let's do it. Let's get a few tips. Yeah. All right. Tips have just come in. I'm serious. I received a $5 tip. Taxes for the king. Thank you very much to someone. A $5 tip giving their tithes and taxes to the king tonight. I appreciate that very much. The king appreciates your support of the kingdom here on DSP Gaming. You understand? Really. And then I just received a $36 tip from an anonymous source. $36 tip from Anon. So with the $30 there, enjoy seeing me looking like Chun-Li. That gets us over our goal of 50 bucks to 47. No, 57. Why can't I do math all of a sudden? No, 55. 55 out of 100 right there. Look at that. And then, by the way, on top of that, I just received a $40 tip from Casper, and that gets us to $95 in tips just like that. All right, guys, let's make it a solid 100. I mean, we're at 95. I mean, it's $5 off, right? To hit the 100, just to hit that nice round goal for tonight. That would be great. I'm going to put on Gunner glasses for you guys because we hit the goal. Thank you. Indeed, right now. Rich is crying and the detractors are seething. Understand that. But understand that I want you to support my content because you had a good time. Not because you want to see the detractors get pissed or Rich crying on stream eating edibles. I want you to support the content because you like it, okay? So I hope that you did. I hope that's why you just contributed. And I appreciate everyone that just did, okay? That did not work. Because it is true. You absolutely know they are right now. They're all flipping their shit. How dare darksyde Phil get support? All he did was set up his background today. That's literally all he did. Well, guess what? Today, I set up my background all day long, and today was one of the most profitable days I've had in history. We hit $200 in tips earlier, tons of gifted memberships, tons of super chats. Tonight, we had good super chats, good memberships, and guess what? 2 people just hit me. The first person just hit me $10 and said, here's a $10 for you from the UPS guy. Well, thank you very much from UPS guy for a $10 tip. And then I received a $5 tip from Ponage 101. Thank you, Ponage 101, for a $5 tip. Thank you so very much. Wow. And then I received a $4.99 tip. Someone was trying to be a joker. It was Mozzie. Mozzie says, sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Had to do the $4.99. Well, because of that, you received the ultimate Raz of the night. Boop! How dare you, Mozzie? Now, go ahead and send that penny. Send that 1 penny because you missed it. You missed the $5. And then I received another $5 tip. $5 to make the detractors seethe, says somebody. All right? Wow. So now we're at 119. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to end the stream shortly. Just a few minutes here. But we might as well just hit the 150. Look how close we are to hitting the 150 tonight. I mean, come on, right? And again, whatever you do not contribute to make my detractors angry, and do not contribute at all to make Review Tech USA cry. Whatever you do, don't do that, all right? Contribute because you like the content. Do not contribute because those people will be very upset with you if you do, all right? They will be, but don't contribute for that, all right? Let's hit the 150 and have it be a good night. Let's have it be Phil's background setup day. Was one of the most successful supported stream days of all time, and he literally didn't have to play a game. He didn't have to make fun of other people. He didn't have to be a jerk. He didn't have to be a toxic asshole. He didn't have to steal other people's content. Literally, he was himself all day, and people like him so much that he actually hit his goals for the day. Because people like Darkside Phil and don't like the losers of the fucking internet who are toxic shitbags, right? Right? Exactly. Isn't that amazing? I just received a $10 tip. Phil, how could I forget? The tax-free King's tax has now been paid. FYI, I drive for work and listen to you while driving. I am grateful for you streaming. I am grateful for you watching and supporting. Thank you so much for a $10 tip there. Right? So I just received a $1 tip. All right, guys, I really am going to get out of here in a minute. So last chance if you want to make that goal happen. And again, do it just because you liked hanging out with me today, not because you want to make my horrendous waste of life, terrible, horrible detractor seethe, or make Rich from Review Tech cry. Okay? Okay. I received a $3 tip. Please dominate me financially, Philip. That's pretty disturbing, but I might just oblige. I don't know. All right. Wow. I received a $5 tip. I mean, this is crazy. I'm about to get out of here, guys. I got a $5 tip from the UPS guy, a couple more bucks. Good night, DSP. I have a long trip to Nashville tomorrow. Have a good night. I listen to your podcast while working. It's very enjoyable. UPS guy, thank you. I really appreciate all of you tonight. Thank you all so very much. You guys are awesome. Really, you are. I mean, you guys literally stayed with me all day, and it took me all day, but we got the background done, and it looks amazing. That's what I mean. Like, it's. Do you think this would have been any fun doing it by myself? I would have been bored to tears doing this by myself. I've had so much fun doing it with you guys and talking and hanging out while we did it. That's what it's all about. That's why I like doing this stuff with you guys, right? All right, last chance for someone to throw in a final $12 King's tax and just end the night on a high note. All right? That way, tomorrow, Duty streams, Duty will not make a video saying, well, you know, Phil just hung his background all day long, and yeah, he completely maxed out all of his goals throughout the day, except he was short by $12 at the last night. So we really stuck it to Phil because he didn't make that final $12. Ha! Take that, Phil. And I received a $1 tip. Okay. All right, guys, I guess we're going to get out of here. I guess with the King's coffers will not be stacked to the brim tonight. I try, right? But the King has been here all day. The King is tired. The King needs to retire for the day. Okay? Seriously. I still got to bring all these boxes, my tools back down. I got to put these across the hallway. I still got to do the daily wrap. I got to upload all this. I got to upload 6 hours of this. I've been recording 2 3-hour videos of this. So I have to get all that stuff uploading. All right. So, and I got a full day, obviously, tomorrow. So I do got to get out of here. And yes, the King moniker is back. But I just want to emphasize this. I am not the King of Hate. Not anymore. There's no reason for me to be King of Hate anymore. Right? I don't have to be. I can be the king of whatever I want. I can be the king of gaming. I can be the king of setting up wall decorations. The king of tithes, taxes, right? The Dankest Ron Paul with a $10 super chat says, long live the king. Thank you, the Dankest Ron Paul. I appreciate that. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I just received a $6 tip. We are so close. A $6 tip. The king of belting the detractor, day in and day out, winning, living my life to the fullest, while they are crying and seething in their parents' basements, completely soiled from the waist down because they don't get up to use the bathroom, smelling of feces and armpit sweat, their parents disowning them, locking them in said basement because of their own bodily smell. You know? That's what happens, man. Anyway, I got a little distracted. Wow. I received a $5 tip from someone who says goods. I have received a $10.99 tip from Chappie. Good luck with pulling more Hogans later tonight. Oh, you know it. You know that after a hardworking day like today, I take no more pleasure in anything than sitting back, relaxing, getting a ginormous, huge handle of Tanqueray gin. Okay? The whole thing. I chug it. I go, boom, 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 boom. You ever saw that Junkie the Crow that they used to have the cartoon? Just like that. I go, boom, 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 boom. I get completely sloshed. I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. And I immediately jump into WWE Champions and I just start pulling for Hogan's. And I don't stop until I get at least 3 or 4. So sometimes it's pretty bad, let me tell you. And that's the kind of night I'm going to have tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because you supported the king here on DSP Gaming. I really appreciate that. All right. I received a $12 tip. Are you kidding me? I guess I'll save the day, says this person. Oh, there was no need, for the day was already saved. All right. So now we are at actually 172. We are actually at $172 in tips. 2D, Memology, Kevin, they're all seething. They can't take it. They're looking at this. They're like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Who would support this man? Looks like some cool people, right? Looks like the taxes are coming in. Looks like someone's time has come to shut the fuck up, bitches. Thank you so much, everyone. I just got another $5 tip. Are you guys kidding me? Alex from Phoenix with a $5 tip. Does the King of Love sound good to you? Have a good night. Thank you, Alex, for a night-ending $5 tip. Here's the truth. For all these years, my detractors tried to say that my followers were the hate army. And I said, no, I'm not about hate. It's a misnomer. I would never call my followers the hate army, right? You want to know who the hate army is? My detractors. I'm going to start calling them the hate army from now on. The detractors are the hate army. And they are crying right now. They are sad. They are, oh, Phil had a good day, but all he did was put on fucking soundproofing on his wall. Look how good it looks now. And he got paid to do it. The hate army can't take it. They can't. They're sitting there in their little bunkers. They got little hats on. You ever saw those little army movies like General Patton? There's little hats on. They put on their little army hats and they have little flags. Go, hate army, go. Let's hate on Darksyde Phil. Oh, come on, let's go. Oh, that's what they do. They just sit there, little losers. What do they have to talk about today? Nothing. Because I have soundproof foam up. You can't even say anything, right? Sit in your little bunkers and cry. Cry. But be sure to open a window so you don't drown in there. All right? Let the tears out. Are you kidding me? I just received a $4 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. You really tell your hat it's rude to stare. Bender, keep your eyes closed up there. I agree. It's very rude. Bender is a rude guy. He doesn't really care, right? What's hilarious is someone in the chat just said, all you're doing is giving them fuel. I guess you don't get the joke, do you? Don't you get it? Don't you understand what this is all about? Really, do you not understand what this is all about? It's time to get payback for all the fucking years that these people caused me pain and suffering. Now is the time that I get karma on my side. Do you understand? It doesn't matter if they have content. I just had a great streaming day. I exceeded all my goals. I'm living life to the largest and fullest and having a great time. And they're still little nobody bitches. And it will never change until they realize that what they're doing is a waste of their own time. Clip the fuck out of this. Go ahead. Be sure to include the totals down here in your clip. And you can choke on it. Okay? I just received a $2 tip. This is insane. I can't get out of here. Gabriel, $2 tip says your background is looking great. Thank you, Gabriel. I appreciate that, Gabriel. The office couldn't look better. Everything's going good. Massive support. Great times had. The tractors felted. The hate army crying, seething, shitting their fucking pants. Actually, I heard today I did so good that Doody is actually constipated. He can't shit. He's going to have to be taking some fucking Metamucil tonight, all right, in order to take a shit because he's so angry. He can't pop his namesake. He can't get out of himself because he's so fucking upset. That's too bad, man. All right.
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way. I like to get that on YouTube.